As we explore the nuances of software procurement policies, it's clear that acquiring AI tools demands a unique approach. Unlike standard software, AI tools come with specific challenges such as data exposure, compliance, and integration complexities. This means our procurement process must be robust and distinct, safeguarding against potential risks that could arise from unvetted decisions.
Exactly, Sarah. It's not just about the functionality of the AI tool, but also about the vendor's ability to maintain security and compliance standards. A vendor might offer cutting-edge technology, but if they lack governance, it becomes a risk to the organization.
And that's why structured procurement isn't just a formality. It's a crucial governance tool that ensures we don't inadvertently invite unmanaged AI into our systems. By having clear policies, we maintain consistency and accountability, aligning with broader organizational goals.
I see how cross-functional reviews play a vital role here. It's about bringing together different perspectives, legal, security, compliance, before making a decision. This collective oversight is essential to prevent isolated decision-making that could lead to unintended consequences.
Right, and this brings us to the heart of procurement as a strategic entry point for AI. It's more than just a process, it's a reflection of our commitment to responsible AI governance. But as we look forward, the next logical step is understanding how software procurement policies and guidelines align with our AI strategy.
Which raises an important question. How do we ensure our procurement decisions not only align with but also propel our AI strategy forward?
That's precisely where we'll delve into next, exploring how structured procurement guidelines can transform our AI strategy from a vision into reality. When we think about software procurement in the realm of AI, it's like setting the foundation of a house. The tools and platforms we choose shape the entire structure of our AI capabilities. If we make misaligned decisions, it can lead to cracks in this foundation, resulting in integration failures and cost overruns.
Exactly, Sarah. It's not just about picking any software, it's about finding the right fit for our unique needs. Whether it's off-the-shelf solutions, custom software, or open-source platforms, each option comes with its own set of advantages and challenges. How do organizations ensure they make the right choice?
Well, it's all about a thorough evaluation process. By assessing the pros and cons across various dimensions like cost and scalability, organizations can make evidence-based decisions that align with their strategic goals. Implementing standardized procurement guidelines further helps in maintaining consistency and compliance.
That makes sense. With these guidelines in place, organizations can avoid common pitfalls and ensure their software acquisitions meet quality and performance standards. But I'm curious, how does this tie into the broader AI strategy?
Great question, Rana. Procurement isn't just an administrative task, it's a strategic control mechanism that directly influences an organization's AI capabilities. By aligning procurement decisions with AI strategy, organizations can scale their AI ecosystem effectively without increasing technical debt.
I see. So it's crucial that every decision in this process is intentional and strategically sound. But this raises an interesting point. How do these procurement policies evolve to support long-term AI success?
That leads us to an intriguing aspect of the process. The role of software procurement in AI strategy isn't just operational, it's a strategic enabler. This brings us to the importance of understanding how procurement choices can impact AI initiatives over time. How can we ensure these choices are aligned with long-term objectives? Imagine you're orchestrating a grand symphony of AI initiatives within an organization. Now, think of software procurement as the conductor's baton, guiding the entire performance. It's not just about acquiring tools, but strategically selecting instruments that harmonize with your AI strategy. When procurement is aligned with AI goals, it becomes a powerful enabler, ensuring the right tools are in place to support performance and scalability.
That makes sense. So it's about more than just cost or convenience. It's about making choices that resonate with the organization's long-term AI objectives. But what happens if these choices aren't carefully weighed?
Well, that's where impact analysis comes in. It's like evaluating the symphony's acoustics before the performance. By analyzing procurement options, organizations can avoid costly misalignments that could disrupt their AI initiatives. This strategic approach transforms procurement from a transactional process into a cornerstone of AI success. But what if we look at the broader landscape of software choices available?
You're hinting at open source software, right? It's like having access to a vast library of musical scores without the hefty price tag. But I wonder, what are the true benefits and challenges of incorporating open source solutions into an AI strategy?
Exactly. Open source software offers flexibility and community support, much like a collaborative ensemble. However, it also presents unique challenges that need careful consideration. This brings us to the next chapter of our journey, where we'll explore how open source software can be both a boon and a challenge in the realm of AI development. As we explore open source software, it's fascinating how it offers organizations the dual benefit of cost savings and flexibility. Imagine a company able to reallocate funds from expensive licensing fees to more strategic areas like talent development or innovative projects. This adaptability allows businesses to mold software to their unique needs, much like a tailor fitting a bespoke suit.
Absolutely, and the community support is like having a global team of experts ready to help solve problems and improve the software continuously. But there's a flip side, isn't there? The open nature of the code means organizations need to be vigilant about security and compatibility with existing systems.
That's right. It's a balancing act between leveraging the collective intelligence of the community and ensuring robust internal governance to manage potential risks. It's crucial for organizations to evaluate these factors thoughtfully to align open source solutions with their strategic goals.
And that evaluation isn't just about the software itself, but also about preparing the organization for the shift, building internal expertise, or finding external partners to fill in support gaps. This structured approach ensures that open source adoption is both strategic and sustainable.
Exactly. Now, this leads us to consider another important aspect of software strategy, the option of developing solutions in-house. When an organization chooses to build software internally, it gains complete control over every aspect from design to deployment.
That sounds like a powerful position to be in, but I imagine it also comes with its own set of challenges and strategic decisions. So, how do organizations decide when in-house development is the best path forward?
Well, that's the next part of our journey, understanding the strategic considerations and decision framework for in-house development. As we delve into this, we'll see how organizations weigh the benefits of complete control against the resources required to sustain such initiatives. Imagine you're steering a ship through a vast ocean. Choosing to develop software in-house is like building that ship from scratch. You have full control over every plank and sail, ensuring it fits your specific journey. This allows for a tailored fit to your organization's needs, potentially giving you an edge over competitors who sail with generic vessels. However, it's a significant commitment of resources, financial, human, and time. Organizations must weigh these investments carefully against their strategic goals to avoid being overwhelmed by the tides of cost and complexity.
It's like crafting a custom suit versus buying off the rack. The custom suit fits perfectly but requires a lot of effort and resources. So the question becomes, when is it worth it to tailor-make our solutions? Not every software need demands this level of specificity. Sometimes, a well-chosen off-the-shelf product can serve just as well, especially when time and budget are constrained. But how do we know when to choose one over the other?
Exactly. This brings us to the crossroads of decision-making in software procurement. When time is of the essence or resources are tight, off-the-shelf software offers a ready-to-sale option. These solutions are pre-built, allowing for faster deployment and lower initial costs. However, they come with their own set of challenges, such as limited customization and potential vendor dependency.
So it's like weighing the pros and cons of speed versus precision. While off-the-shelf solutions can quickly meet standard needs, they might not align perfectly with unique organizational processes. This leads us to consider when these pre-built solutions are the right choice. Which brings us to explore the strategic fit and implications of adopting off-the-shelf software products.
Imagine you're tasked with choosing a software solution for your company. Off-the-shelf products often appear as the quick fix. They're pre-built, cost-effective, and get you up and running in no time. But there's more beneath the surface. These solutions come with vendor support and regular updates, relieving your internal teams from the heavy lifting of maintenance.
That sounds convenient, Sarah, but what about when the software doesn't quite fit the unique needs of a business? Aren't there limitations?
Absolutely, Rana. Off-the-shelf software is designed for broad use, which means it might not meet every specific requirement. Businesses often find themselves dependent on the vendor's timeline for updates and support. Integration with existing systems can also be tricky, sometimes requiring extra effort or compromise.
So it's a balancing act. Quick deployment and cost savings versus customization limits and potential integration issues. How should a business decide if this is the right path?
It's about aligning the software's core functionality with the organization's needs. If speed and budget are critical and the business process is fairly standard, off the shelf can be a smart choice. But it's crucial to evaluate these factors carefully because these decisions have long-term implications.
That makes sense. But what if off the shelf isn't suitable? What are the other options available for software procurement?
Good question. This leads us to explore the different approaches to software procurement. Each method, whether it's custom development, open source solutions, or software as a service, offers unique benefits and challenges. Understanding these options is key to making informed decisions that align with both immediate needs and future goals.
So the next step is to delve into these procurement methods and see how they compare, right?
Exactly, Rana. Understanding the landscape of procurement approaches helps organizations choose the path that best fits their strategic priorities. Let's explore the recommended approaches for software procurement. When it comes to software procurement, the journey is all about finding the right fit for an organization's unique needs. Imagine you're choosing a vehicle for a cross-country trip. Would you go for a fast, ready-to-go sports car, or perhaps a custom-built RV that you can tailor to your exact specifications? Similarly, in software procurement, you have options like off-the-shelf software for quick deployment or custom development for a more tailored solution. Each path has its own set of benefits and challenges, much like choosing between vehicles for your trip.
Exactly, and just like planning that trip, you need a clear roadmap. This involves not only selecting the right software, but also ensuring that the implementation aligns with your goals. It's about creating a comprehensive plan that includes everything from vendor management to ongoing support. But what if your journey takes a turn towards more experimental terrain like AI development?
That's a fascinating twist. It introduces a new landscape where open source tools play a pivotal role. In the AI build phase, these tools provide the flexibility and cost efficiency organizations need to innovate without the constraints of proprietary software. It's like having an all-terrain vehicle that you can modify as needed for different landscapes.
And this adaptability becomes crucial when you're navigating the complex terrain of AI. Open source tools like TensorFlow and PyTorch offer the foundation for building and experimenting with AI models. They allow for customization and are supported by vibrant communities that keep improving the tools. But how does this open source approach influence the development process?
That's the key question. As we delve into the next topic, we'll explore how selecting the right open source tools can shape the speed, quality, and cost effectiveness of AI development. It's about equipping your team with the right resources to tackle the unique challenges of AI projects. So, the natural next step becomes understanding how these tools fit into your AI journey. In the world of AI development, open source products serve as the bedrock, especially during the build phase. Imagine them as the essential tools in a craftsman's toolkit, like TensorFlow and PyTorch, which help shape and train neural networks. These tools not only provide a strong foundation, but also offer the flexibility to adapt to unique project needs. This adaptability is a game changer, allowing teams to customize solutions without being tethered to rigid commercial software.
That makes sense, Sarah. It's like having a versatile set of tools that you can tweak to fit any project, right? Plus, with no licensing fees, organizations can invest more in talent and infrastructure rather than expensive software. And let's not forget the vibrant communities around these tools that keep them evolving and improving.
Exactly, Rana. The community-driven nature ensures that these tools stay cutting-edge and reliable. It's like having a global team of experts continuously enhancing your tools. And as organizations compile their open-source product lists and reports, they're not just documenting tools, but laying a roadmap for strategic development. But as we move from building AI to managing data, the role of open-source tools takes on a new dimension.
I see where you're going. Just as these tools are pivotal in AI development, they are equally crucial in shaping data architecture. The journey from selecting the right AI tools to identifying the right data architecture tools is seamless, yet each plays a distinct role in the broader ecosystem. So, what's next in our exploration of open source applications?
In our exploration of data architecture, we've seen how open source tools like PostgreSQL, Apache Kafka, and Apache Spark shape the foundation of modern data environments. These tools bring more than just functionality. They offer cost efficiency and adaptability, allowing organizations to tailor their data solutions to fit evolving needs. By leveraging the collective wisdom of open source communities, organizations can remain agile and responsive to change.
It's fascinating how open source tools not only reduce costs, but also provide the flexibility to customize solutions. This adaptability seems crucial in a world where data demands are constantly shifting. But as organizations embrace these tools, they must carefully consider how these components fit into their broader strategy, right?
Absolutely, Rana. Strategic adoption is key. As data volumes grow, the ability to pivot quickly becomes essential. Executives who grasp the nuances of these tools can guide their organizations towards scalable and sustainable data architectures. But this journey doesn't stop at data management. It naturally extends into the realm of AI, where integrating open source products can further amplify an organization's capabilities.
That makes perfect sense. As we move into discussing AI strategies, I imagine the integration of open source tools presents its own set of opportunities and challenges. How do organizations ensure that these tools align with their AI objectives without falling into the trap of fragmented implementations?
That's an excellent question, Rana. Integrating open source products into an AI strategy requires careful evaluation and alignment with AI goals. It's about identifying the right tools and creating a coherent architecture that supports scalability and flexibility. This strategic alignment can accelerate AI development and enhance responsiveness. But as we'll see, it also involves navigating potential risks and establishing best practices for seamless integration. So, the natural next step becomes understanding how to integrate these tools effectively into an AI framework. Integrating open source products into an AI strategy is akin to carefully selecting the right ingredients for a complex recipe. It requires understanding not just the flavors they bring, like reduced costs and flexibility, but also how they blend with existing systems. This integration is not just about plugging in new tools, it's about crafting a cohesive architecture that supports growth and innovation while managing challenges like compatibility and security. It's a balancing act of leveraging community-driven innovation while ensuring stability and performance through best practices.
Absolutely. And those best practices act like a recipe card, guiding organizations through the process with structured plans and strategic deliverables. But even with a well-written guide, there are always risks and adjustments needed along the way. It reminds me of ensuring every ingredient aligns with dietary needs, which in this case are the broader organizational goals and governance standards. Speaking of governance, how does this integration process tie into the larger picture of AI governance and risk management?
That's a great connection, Rana. Just as open source integration requires a strategic approach, so does the governance of AI systems. It's about establishing a control layer that defines decision rights and accountability, ensuring that AI initiatives operate within safe and ethical boundaries. This governance framework is crucial as it helps manage risks and ensures compliance, much like a safety net for the entire AI strategy. And this brings us to the starting point of understanding how governance, risk, and compliance shape the sustainability of AI initiatives. When organizations begin using open source tools in their AI journey, it's not really about the tools themselves. It's about how everything fits together in a thoughtful way. It's like building a system step by step, making sure each decision supports a bigger goal.
So it's more about the approach than the tools, right?
Exactly. First, you figure out how these tools align with your needs. Then you start thinking more carefully. What do we gain from this, and what should we be cautious about? Because every opportunity comes with responsibility.
Like having more flexibility, but also making sure everything runs safely behind the scenes.
Right. And that's where good practices come in. Organizations that succeed are the ones that don't just move fast. They move carefully. They put clear guidelines in place, monitor performance, and make sure everything runs smoothly over time.
So it becomes structured, not just random decisions.
Yes, it turns into a clear plan, what to use, why to use it, and how to manage it properly. And that structure is what makes the whole system reliable.
But once everything is set up like this, I start wondering, how do we make sure it stays safe and under control?
That's the important question. Because building is one thing, but managing risks, setting rules, and ensuring compliance is something else entirely.
And I guess that's what organizations need to focus on next.
Exactly. And this is exactly what we'll be exploring in detail next.